Hello, my super peeps, and welcome to Super Sessions with SUEN, where we inspire, motivate, and empower you to show up as a super version of yourself always. So, today our topic will be focused on health, and we have a spectacular guest for you today. This lady wears many hats. She's an actor, a singer, a speaker, a mental health advocate. Man, she does a lot and she is a powerhouse. And before we get to her, we're going to cut to a quick commercial break.
Do you have a story to share? Maybe an experience or information that can transform somebody's life? Maybe you want to grow your business by writing a book. JWG Publishing House has helped hundreds of authors to turn their dream into publishing reality. Publishing a book without the knowledge of the process can be very frustrating. Not to worry, our award-winning team will patiently walk you through the process, from idea to cover to the end product. And get this, you will own 100% of your royalties. We are the only authentic independent publisher you will ever need. So what are you waiting on? Call us today at 561-412-7772. We're waiting to serve you.
All right, my super peeps, welcome back. So without further ado, I am so pleased to introduce you to tonight's guest, Miss Julie Mango.
Hi.
Hi, Julie. How are you, my dear?
I am well. How are you? How are you? How are you?
I'm doing super, and we are so happy to have you on as our first guest for the debut of Super Sessions with SUEN. And we just want to know all about Julie and specifically your health journey. You know, we've been praying, we've been tuned in, and we just love to see you shine, Julie. Love to see you be so transparent with us and share. And you are super. You are a real superhero when it comes to this stuff. Okay. So we just can't wait to really hear you share your story here on Super Sessions. So tell us a bit about your journey, Julie. Specifically, how did you get from where you were to where you are now, this powerhouse?
Well, the number one thing I can say is by the grace of God. That's number one. Number two, I'm guessing you're thinking, how did I end up on social media? Well, the truth is, my stepmom, which is my dad's wife, she sent me a video of a challenge that an American did, Jamaican worship versus American worship. It was done by an American person before. And so I reenacted that skit and posted it on my Instagram, and that went viral. That was the first viral skit. I did a few before, but I was just playing around. But that one really took off. And then that was in 2020. And so that was like in November 2020. And then from then I just continued making more stuff. And, you know, there was growth until eventually I started doing more. And then my platform just started to grow. And here we are.
Yes, here we are, Julie. And trust me, I watch you every day. Like, you are one of the funniest people I know, and you always have a belly full laugh. So thank you for really sharing yourself with us in that way. So this leads me to ask you, what are your super traits? Like, what do you, on Super Sessions, we like to say, what are your superpowers? How do you help people to show up as their
My superpower might not sound like a superpower right now, but my superpower is actually my mental illness. My official diagnosis is borderline personality disorder. Now, why it is my superpower is because I had to learn to understand myself and I had to overcome that mental illness. The person I became while overcoming that I wouldn't have been able to grow in any other way. And the lessons that I've learned whilst having to deal with overcoming borderline personality disorder, I wouldn't have found out those things anyway. The type of attitude that I have towards life, no. The type of problem solving skills that I have, no. Everything, the experience, I wouldn't have gotten it any other way. And so whenever I am in a situation or dealing with a challenge or even just working with people, I deal with them from a standpoint of extreme self-awareness. And so it has strengthened my discernment. So if I'm dealing with someone or a thing or a project and it doesn't sit well with me, because I've worked so much on my mental health, I can know right away that, okay, this is not good for me. Or if it's great for me, because I've had to do so much work on myself, I can know immediately if this is good for me. I also know what it is like to work hard and be consistent, but still be plagued with a mental illness. And know that I've overcoming, because you don't overcome anything until you're in the grave, you understand? So that's another explanation. But know that I'm overcoming. What has happened is that I still have the same level of hard work and discipline and efficiency, but now it is backed by a mind that I've had to work on. So I am fueled by where I am coming from to where I am now. So it's like I am performance on steroids then, and also rest on steroids. So everything becomes more clear when you've had to really put in some work on the mind. So I would say my superpower is my mental, call it an illness, because that's what it's termed. That's what it is. Mental illness, borderline personality disorder.
Wow. Julie, that just really touched me, because sometimes you don't realize like what you think is a illness or a weakness or something. That's what your superpower is. That's what helps you to become better and thrive and show up as the super version of yourself. And
Yeah.
that's what you're sharing with people. And mental health, might I say, it's something that I feel like we don't focus much on in our community. And I'm so happy you're being transparent about that, so people can know, listen, this is something that we need to focus on. This is huge for us to have self-awareness, focus on our mind, and really that will help us overall, right, Julie? So I'm glad you shared that. Sometimes what we think is our weakness and our illness is really our power, our superpower.
Yep.
So Julie, going through this journey here and just becoming the amazing entertainer powerhouse that you are. And for people that's how I feel about you. And for people who want to tap into that and say, I really love Julie and I really would love to get on a journey similar to hers. Or even just in general, when it comes to health, what advice, and I would like to coin it as super tip, would you share with the audience on how to start that journey, how to really
I mean, health really starts, it's such an all-encompassing thing. There's no one thing that you can pinpoint and say, okay, do that. Health is just, it starts with the mind first, right? So and I'm going to talk about us as human beings, as women and men, we tend to focus on the external a lot. We tend to focus on beauty. We tend to focus on how much money we make. We tend to focus on our material things. And because our focus is on that, we kind of put health secondary. So we have to condition the mind to know that, okay, my physical health is of paramount importance, of course, second to mental health. And so you have to know that it is important to take care of your body. Now, different things work for different people. Not everyone can cut out meat and become vegan. Not everyone can eat dairy, and some people dairy works with them. So the next thing you want to start with is your diet. And I don't want persons to go in and say, okay, I am going on a diet, because restricting yourself is just a next set of complications. And trying to get this flat tummy, trying to get this here so tucked in, whatever the case may be, is just to relax yourself and accept your body for how it is, and know that you're doing work on the inside towards better health. Or, so I would say work on your nutrition. And then when you're working on nutrition, know that this is a lifestyle. It's not a 3-week fix or a 21-day challenge or several 20 or a 6-month turnaround. It's a lifestyle change that you make each and every day. And I would say just pay attention to your nutrition, pay attention to what you're thinking, the thoughts that you're thinking, and then because your thoughts affect what you do. And so that those are the only 2 things for me, your nutrition and the things that you think. Everything else will come into place after that, or come into play after that.
Okay. Well, so you heard that, guys. Julie's super tip is to really focus on your nutrition, what you put in your body, and then focus on your mind. Make sure that you are taking care of your mind, guys. Super peeps. If we're gonna show up super version, we have to take care of our body, what we eat, and take care of our mind. And Julie, I'm sure that has helped you with your mental health journey doing that. How has that helped you with your current health journey with the fibroids that overcome now and you're shining? I see you even showing the difference just with your midset, with your tummy. Like,
yeah. So with the fibroids, I went to a naturopathic doctor and they were able to give some insight on what causes fibroids, right? There is no data to profoundly say what causes fibroids, but there are a few things that actually contributes to them. And the number one thing he said is hormonal imbalance, where there's an over existence of estrogen in my body. And that happens with several things. That can happen with stress. That can happen with a bad diet, eating too much meat, eating too much soy, several different things. That can also happen with not getting enough sleep. And that can also happen with overworking yourself. So there are so many factors that you can consider to keep your health in check. And so over these years, and remember, I had mental health issues on top of that. So the stress was there, compounding everything else. Plus my bad eating habits. I used to eat a lot of sugary stuff. In one day I can eat an entire cake and the next day I will eat an entire cake as well. You see, the way how I eat, I by right should be morbidly obese if you really think about it, just on how I eat. And so because of the stress and the compounding stress, and food was basically my drug, I did all of that from teenage years coming up to just the other day when I took out the fibroids. So, in about maybe, I knew I had fibroids about 15 years ago and they just grew and they felt like rock stones in my tummy and they were tough like tennis balls, right? Now, having the fibroids is another thing. It affects your mood. It affects how you function. It affects you socially. It affects how you feel in your clothes. It makes you feel ugly. For me, it made me feel ugly. It made me feel like I was pregnant. It made me feel undateable. And so I had to make a decision. Do I go the naturopathic way? And the naturopathic way will take quite a long time. It may take a year. It may take a year and a half. And can I stick to that strict diet regimen? I tried it and I almost fainted because I wasn't getting enough nutrition. So I decided to go the surgery route. I did all my research, thankfully, I met up with Dr. Michael Abrahams from Jamaica because the US doctors wanted to take out my entire uterus based on where the fibroids were located. And I'm just 41. Yes, I know childbearing years gone already, but hey, I don't have any kids yet. So why would I want to just yank out my stuff? So Dr. Abrams gave me the option that he would be able to go in and take out the fibroids and I would still be fertile after that. So that's why I went to Jamaica. I did the surgery and thankfully, by God's grace, I'm healing well. I'm healing normally. Not because you see me dancing up and down. I'm not healing faster than anybody else. I just give trouble. So I'm healing and now it feels like a breath of fresh air. I think, when them say you're brand new second hand, I feel like a brand new second-hand Toyota or Rolls Royce, I should say.
Your Rolls Royce, Ferrari, all of that.
Brand new second-hand. Trust me, I feel like I've been given literally how it feels. Having taken out the fibroids, I feel like I have a second chance at life.
Wow, man, that has just really blessed my heart that you feel that way. And thank thank goodness for Dr. Abrahams,
Yep.
because you need
Because
a
I was here
second.
fretting. I was here fretting. I was here worrying, and I was really stressed out. You know what? And the more you stress, the bigger the fibroids grew. So for like 2 months, I was really underneath some dark depression until Dr. Abrams reached out to me for an issue totally unrelated. And in passing, I told him about the fibroids, and then that's when he said, "No. I can see what can be done." You know.
You see how God good though. He just
Yes.
blessed you with people in your life. You not even think they can address that issue, and there you go. He came
Yep.
up with the best solution.
Yep.
So you didn't have to do all that extra stuff. You are able to. You're fertile. Yay!
Yeah, homie.
That is a great story. That is a great testimony, Julie, and I'm really happy for you there. I'm looking forward. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with your big brand new secondhand and all. But yes, my dear. So I just want to really thank you for sharing again. And before you go, do you have any last words for the super peeps out there to just continue to show up how you're doing now in the super version of yourself? I mean, you're getting amazing results, and that's what happens when you do that, guys. When you show up super version, supercharged, you can be like Julie.
Oh Lord. Just be your authentic self. The answer to your success is within you. You're created with a purpose, and just live out that purpose, and you will discover that purpose along the way. You're going to feel fearful, and your past is always going to try to haunt you. Notice I didn't say your past is going to haunt you. It's always going to try to haunt you because your past exists nowhere else except your mind. Yes, you may have done something where you are living out the consequences now, but the actions that led to those consequences are still in the past, and you can still choose new actions to effect new and better consequences for your future.
There you have it, guys. There you have it, peeps. Julie Mango. She is a total package, and we're so grateful to have her on our first health super session. You have blessed us, my dear, and I just pray God continues to bless you on your amazing journey. Keep lighting up our lives, okay?
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You are welcome. Thank you, Julie. Looking forward to, we're gonna also share the song. I love the song. I did listen to it last night. So tune in, guys, for Julie's song. What's the name of it, Julie? Can tell
Other Side by Julie Mango.
And where can we find you?
For those it on any streaming platform, Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, it's there. And you can find me on any social media platform as I am Julie Mango, Twitter, I am Julie Mango, IG, I am Julie Mango, Facebook, I am Julie Mango, and YouTube, Julie Mango TV, where I talk about lifestyle tips, especially for women over 40. I talk about faith, life after divorce, relationships, everything related to lifestyle over 40.
Wow, may I tune in? Okay, Julie, thank you so much for sharing your super self with us. Have a great day.
Have a great day. All right, bye-bye.
Bye. And there you have it, super peeps, Miss Julie Mango. Please go and check out all her social media handles for anything Julie Mango. She is such an inspiration, and I hope that she continues to inspire, motivate, and empower you to show up as the super version of yourself in any situation. Let's continue to take care of our health, guys. It starts with the inside, what we eat, as Julie said, and our mind, what we think. Have an amazing day, super peeps. Take care. Love you guys.
Do you have a story to share? Maybe an experience or information that can transform somebody's life? Maybe you want to grow your business by writing a book. JWG Publishing House has helped hundreds of authors to turn their dream into publishing reality. Publishing a book without the knowledge of the process can be very frustrating. Not to worry, our award-winning team will patiently walk you through the process, from idea to cover to the end product. And get this, you will own 100% of your royalties. We are the only authentic independent publisher you will ever need. So what are you waiting on? Call us today at 561-412-7772. We're waiting to serve you.